I'm 18 years old. I just graduated high school, and with that being said, I hope you guys don't mind. I'm using notes on my hand because my brain isn't fully developed yet. Yeah. I'm glad I'm out of high school now because I always had horrible teachers. Like, this one time a teacher pulled my hair, and now that's what I'm into. I can't finish without a girl telling me to do my homework, and while she's saying it, I want her to have coffee breath. So that's the type of guy I am. Yeah, I can't blame him, though. I was always a horrible kid in school, you know? And I blame it on video games because I used to play this game, Call of Duty Nazi Zombies. Anybody? Yeah, there we go. Went a bit overboard with the swastikas, right? I was in second grade playing that game, and one time I was in class. I was just drawing on my paper. I drew a swastika. I didn't know what it meant. I thought it was just a cool design. Then my teacher came up to me. She was like, "Oh my God, Aiden, why'd you draw that?" I was like, "Well, Miss Arnold, I didn't know you were a fan of Call of Duty Nazi Zombies." It is a little weird that you're 60 years old playing the Call of Duty Nazi Zombies, but yeah, then she sent me to the principal's office. The principal was like, "Aiden, where'd you learn this?" I was like, "Same place Miss Arnold did, Call of Duty Nazi Zombies." And that's how I learned about Nazi Germany in second grade, so no extra credit. Bullshit. Yeah, moving on, I'm trying to date now, and it's hard trying to date as an 18-year-old because I'm going for 18-year-old girls, you know? But I'm competing with 40-year-old billionaire men. For the same girl, you know? I can't compete with them, you know? I still live at home with my parents, but this guy has an island. Like, it's not fair. Yeah. I love living with my parents, though. I want to do it my whole life. I still got those, like, little kid thoughts, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna run away, which is really pathetic because I'm 18. That's just moving out. I could picture myself on my front porch with one of those sticks with the bag on it, you know, just looking back at my dad. And he's like, "I'm proud of you, buddy." Like, no, that's not what I wanted. Beg me to stay, please. Yeah. But I'm trying to find new ways to meet girls, you know, because I don't know how to do it. Like the other day, I went to the dog park, and I went up to this hot chick's dog, but I flipped over the dog tag to see her number, you know? And later that night, you know, yeah, I'm a clever guy. Later that night, I texted her, "Hey." She said, "Hey, who's this?" And I said, "I'm a friend of Milo's." Which I thought was slick, but then she texted me back, "Ew, were you that creep who went to the dog park without a dog?" And I was like, yeah. Sorry. And the girls who like me are very weird. I don't know how to explain it, but here's an example. I was on a date with a girl, and during the date, she was like, "I'm really attracted to ugly gay guys." I was like, what? Like gay, like homosexual? She was like, "Yeah." And then later that night, she wanted to have sex with me, which it hurt. But then I was thinking, if it's not broken, don't fix it. So for now, I think I'm gonna keep this haircut. Yeah, man. I look like either a really wimpy guy or a really tough lesbian. That's... I'm keeping it, man. I love it. Yeah. Yeah, but this girl was just weirdly obsessed with me being gay. Like, when she asked me to do anal, I wasn't expecting me to be the victim. But that's what happened. I don't know. Dude, I met her dad, and her dad, I hate meeting dads. She had this, like, redneck dad, and the first thing he ever said to me was, "Whatever you do to her, I'm gonna do to you." I was like, "Don't threaten me with a good time." Moving on, I was born with a rare connective tissue disorder called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, or EDS, and part of it is I'm an ambulatory wheelchair user, which means I'm only in a wheelchair sometimes. You know, I'm kind of like a shitty transformer. I'm like a transformer if it was a Prius, like. It's cool, though. I use my wheelchair in places where usually you'd have to walk a long distance, like Disneyland, and it's cool because at Disneyland, if you're in a wheelchair, you get to skip the whole line. But it's awkward whenever I get to the front of the line because, as you can see, I'm standing, You know, I could stand. So I'll get up out of my wheelchair to get on the ride, and everybody in the normal line's like, what the fuck is... Is this kid faking? So I got to say something stupid like, oh, it's a miracle. What? Crazy. Yeah, I went to Not Scary Farm in my wheelchair, and that wasn't fun. Because I'll tell you why. The scares, they didn't even scare me. They just started making fun of me the whole time. This is true. This is a true thing. Scare said to me was, oh, my Uber's here. I was like, what, are you scaring me with ableism? What's going on? Anyways, I've had to have a lot of surgeries because of the condition, and like when I was 15, they had to put metal in my back. My doctor was like, you know who else has metal in their back? Wolverine. Like it's supposed to make me feel better. I bet they don't do that to kids with cancer. You know who else is radioactive? Spider-Man. You're meeting him next week. Woo! Make a wish. There we go. All right. I'm trying to find new ways to have fun with my friends because we're all unemployed. We do nothing all day. And I'll throw out new ideas. I'm like, hey, we could go to an escape room. They're like, huh, that's gay. I'm like, what? We're sitting in your room right now sucking on the same strawberry-flavored vape. I think that's a little bit more gay. We're all Gen Z. I don't think Gen Z is going to die in cool ways because men used to die in war. And Gen Z, we're just going to die from vapes, microplastics, and energy drinks. Yeah, and we're going to die young, too. But I've accepted it now. Like, I don't want to live to be 70. I don't want to be a 70-year-old named Aiden. I'm already an adult named Aiden. That's bad enough. I'm an adult named Aiden. I'm not supposed to be here right now. Fentanyl is supposed to take me out. Yeah. It's being an adult named Aiden is like being a pit bull named Princess. It's not fun. Yeah, anyways, I'll move on. I'm sober, which means I started drinking very young, and it's true. I was drinking at the same time my friends were playing with action figures, and I tried to get them to drink with me, too. I'd be like, Iron Man likes to drink a lot, too, right? That's a Robert Downey Jr. is an alcoholic joke. Thank you. Yeah, but now I'm sober, and those same friends try to get me to drink. They're like, Aiden, why are you sober? What are you, gay? Because that's how teenage boys talk to each other for some reason. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, that's what happens when I drink. I turn gay. Be careful what you wish for. I'll get a taste of Jack and Daniel. Yeah. There we go. Being sober is weird, though, Like, I'm friends with a lot of other people who are sober, and that happens to, all be adults, and I can't relate to them at all, Like, I have a friend who's 60, and he's like, we'll be talking about our rock bottoms. He's like, I lost my wife, my house, my kids, and I try to relate. I'm like, me too, in Sims 4. My mom took away my Xbox. That's what happened. He's like, I got 7 DUIs. I'm like, me too, but they're all on my e-bike. He's like, life's real hard right now. I feel like going out to the bar and drinking. I'm like, me too, but I gotta wait 3 more fucking years. All right, guys, thank you. I'm Aiden Bloch.